Welcome to the Resource Docket. Today, Daryl and I are going to discuss something that's very, very important. In the last couple of years, both Daryl and I have had people that are close to us go into the hospital. What we're going to talk about are a list of items that are required for caring for somebody when they're being admitted into the hospital.
You know, one key item is a list of medications and allergies that your relative may have for various medications. This is important to present as soon as possible when they are admitted into the hospital in order to avoid any possible drug or allergic reactions. You know, typically the older generation usually have more health problems and take more medications than younger people. Because of this, they're more likely to experience, dangerous drug interactions. You know, every year, 1 in 3 adults, 65 or older, has one or more adverse effects as a result of medications.
Most hospitals have this information on file, probably, especially if you're in a health network. However, due to HIPAA laws, which restrict health information in order to protect privacy, you have to provide this when registering a patient. They may or may not have access to previous entries due to these protections.
You know, a list of physicians is also important. A lot of older individuals unfortunately treat with numerous physicians. One physician may not know the other physician is treating your relative. If they don't know, it's more likely than not that the hospital's not going to know. You know, it's easy to try to keep a list of these. You can, place that list on your cell phone. My mother has a list in her purse. My sister and I both have lists that if she's admitted to the hospital, we can provide that to the hospital so that they have a complete understanding of who she's treating with and what she's being treated for.
You absolutely, positively have to have the medical insurance and prescription plan identification numbers. It's probably even better to have copies of the actual cards. You also have to have the Social Security numbers so that the hospital can have those.
You know, another document that is extremely important when someone is hospitalized is a durable power of attorney. That is the legal document that gives someone the authority to handle your legal and financial obligations while you're hospitalized. It's also important to have a healthcare proxy. That is a legal document that gives someone the authority to make decisions for your parent or elderly relative. In most cases, your hospital will register you for this prior to being admitted or for a procedure. It's best to have this completed before you're hospitalized. Since you don't know when you're going to be hospitalized, it's just good to go ahead and have it done right now.
Another thing to consider is a DNR, which is also a do not resuscitate, and an elderly relative can make informed decisions in writing before anything happens about what they want to happen if they have a critical situation. It's also important to have basic financial records, a list of assets, account numbers, names, and contact information for financial advisors or bank representatives in case they need to be contacted.
And a really important list to have and to provide is a list of contacts, a list of family members, children, grandchildren, close friends that you might want to be contacted in case you are hospitalized. And unfortunately, if it's terminal and you become very ill, a list of clergy members that you can contact while you're hospitalized.
Great. Thank you very much, Daryl.